Hey guys, what's up? It's Klairee. I'm here to talk with you guys tonight about the Taurus, the next week or so for Taurus. Week or so, 2 weeks, right now, a little bit into the past. We'll start out with kind of like what is the general energy, what's been going on with you lately, whether you are a Taurus, moon, sun, ascendant, cusp, cross watcher, etc. Welcome to the video, or hell, if you're just joining and you don't know why, perfectly acceptable. Come on in, make yourself at home. And I've already actually shuffled all of these cards, and I'm just gonna jump right in because I'm trying to make my videos a little bit quicker. So, clear your space. I'm getting such peaceful energy from this. Clear your space. Beautiful. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. I love feng shui. I've been using feng shui for a long time in little ways here and there, and always just getting better, always just learning more. A lot of it's just common sense, but yeah, that's really great. I love that. Oh, this one wanted to say, so I'm going to pull it. Take time to breathe. I was just thinking about the breath earlier and how I needed to make sure and tell my kids, like, that's such a life lesson, I mean, I've been telling them since preschool. That's how I was, as a preschool teacher, I would always calm kids down the fastest, because the first thing you say is take a deep breath, and then you say, you're okay. It's like a question, but you're telling them they're okay, so they don't freak out. You gotta be careful. When people get hurt, you gotta make sure they don't go into shock. I mean, if it's like bad, it's like, put that out there right now. But, if it's bad, then it's like, wow, you need to be worried about like literal shock and like dying from shock. You know what I mean? Like, you got to control people's minds, and you can control situations. Seems kind of, it's all how you use it, really. So like I said, I've already shuffled all of these cards, ready to go. I'm just going to get a little bit fresh for us here. Ooh, platypus. Stop complaining and focus your attention on your blessings. The blessings in your life. Look at that. Have some fun. Get down with the end of summer here in the northern hemisphere. So, yeah, I hope you guys are doing really, really great. And like I said, we're just gonna jump right in. Sure, what's going on over there? Guinea pigs like to talk. It's like Rocky likes to talk during my Rocky likes to drink water during my grocery hauls on Klairee channel. But okay, here we go. So the energy of what we've been dealing with right now. I usually pull the underlying energy out. Okay, so we're also going to clarify the Knight of Swords with a few cards here, and we're just going to take this all in. Okay, yeah. Take time to breathe and clear your space to focus on the positive. Focus on the blessings. When you focus on your blessings, it's just putting you in the frequency of being able to accept more because you value it. What you focus on flourishes. Your attention, you are powerful. Your mind has to know. Your mind has to know. You have to frame things in such a way, Taurus, that you are decisive. Okay? It's really jumping out at me. And when you decide and when you know for sure, that's when you really go all in. Okay? Decide quickly. You are deciding quickly. You have been deciding quickly. You've been having a new beginning. And you've been feeling pretty in control of your life and your emotions, and pretty balanced. But then you sort of, you, like everybody else, you have little stumbling blocks. You have little things. Your head gets caught up into things that you don't need to focus on. And you literally are going back and forth and back and forth. There's a lot of dualistic energy. Like, it's up, it's down, it's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. It's, and it's all what you label it. Good, bad, don't get too in the habit of labeling a situation good or bad. Every situation you choose. Every situation, act as if you chose it, take responsibility for it, and then moving forward, you will claim that power of being able to transform the future in the now. It's all about the now. Whatever I just said there, guys, write that down, postmark it, copyright it, whatever you gotta do. That's where it's at. Rewatch it, put it in your favorites. I don't care. Okay? Stay balanced. Don't get caught up. Taurus, you guys will go on a lot of the stuff that feels good. You know, a lot of the earthly stuff, the materials, here we go. Cards are flying. Okay, but you got to go deeper. Okay, you got to go deeper past just the, what? Seriously, what is going on, you guys? 4 freaking guinea pigs back there. What are they doing? I don't even know. You've got to go deeper. You know, it's like you're being a good person. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you're focused. I'm glad that you're trying to do good. But it's not just about doing good. It's not just about good karma. You got to go deeper. You got to start looking inside. You really do. You got to shine the light inside. You got to let out the distractions. You really are getting distracted by some of the things on the earthly plane. It's not that I'm biased. You have a lot of power right now that you're coming into it. You're coming into it. And this has to do as well with all your relationships. Okay, it's very important for your whole entire life that you do this work. But especially for your love relationship. I feel like you got somebody. I feel like you've been with somebody. I feel like you are maybe not, it's like you're not like with them right now, maybe, or like you're not like exactly the best you've ever been with them. You're feeling a little out of sorts, maybe, like with where you're at. Maybe you're starting something new. Maybe that's like what you're interested in and what you're thinking about so much right now. But you can't just like put it on somebody else to like come into your life. Like you have to do the work. You have to focus on yourself. You have to focus on other stuff. You have to follow. You have to like turn your back. Don't like turn your back on love, but like don't put a bunch of negative energy into the love. Okay. Sometimes the cards speak to me like this on top of each other. And it's like, don't put too much of this thought and worry and stuff into any type of love relationship. Because that's not going to get you where you want to go. It's not going to get you to the next level. You know, and don't necessarily focus on like the end of the road, like far, far, far away where you can't even manifest it, can't even see it and realize it. Focus on something sooner, you know, a shorter milestone that you can accomplish with your person or, you know, just by yourself, you know, meeting yourself on that level of loving yourself. Like, it's a dualistic, like you have a shadow side, so that's why it's the flame. That's why it's two, that's why it's a twin flame, and that's why it's 1111. Because it's you and your shadow and him and his shadow. It's all peace. It's peace with all. That's why this card is it's like less, because it's just two. You're not really necessarily realizing, you know, this is why this is the soulmates card. You know, not just like the twin flame card. That's the difference. So just so you know that. But this is some powerful stuff right here, you guys. Like, this is a really good. You guys are, you've been working it, you know, and you can some more. Just like all of us. We're all out here together. We're all experiencing the same energy, you know, flowing around in the cosmos, like together. Like, we're in it together. And I think one thing that you have is like that connection. You have that grounded to the earth, but it also kind of connects you to other people as well. And you can manifest like pretty well because of the way you are, like, because you're connected and because you are kind of about the earthly plane. Not like totally, not saying you're shallow or anything like that, but just like because you can enjoy the finer things, you know, you know how to attract them because you're enjoying yourself. If that makes sense. And that's kind of the key to the law of attraction, is to have that positive vibration. So keep up that positive vibration at all costs. You know, like, I feel like you're doing great at this point, and now, and coming into like the near future, like you're gonna have like maybe like so many less negative thoughts, so many less worries, you know, so many things less to complain about, also because you're doing the work and you're focusing on the positive. Okay, I totally did this differently. And I'm not going to make it too long, but usually I do all four. I think I took those up already, so it's whatever. I just go with the intuitive. Okay. But yeah, you and your partner are kind of maybe working some things out. Like you maybe have to come into your own, and maybe you have to put up some boundaries. Maybe you have to figure out what you really want before you can move forward and try to manifest like everything on the outside. You need to get everything straight. Perhaps like with you and your person, if there's been issues, if there's been troubles, maybe there's people that talk, maybe there's people in the family that don't, whatever it is, I feel like it's all going to come away, and it's going to be moving into like an admiration. It's like, on that level, like don't even worry about what the other people are saying back there, what they do, what they say, all of this. Like they're just who are they to you, kind of thing. So, and this is another one right up in the same alley here. Don't worry about what other people think, and don't do things with that in mind. You need to really do things because you want to, and because it's going to be good for your greater good. And what's good for your greater good is to be positive again, be grateful, focus on every little blessing that you have, start a journal, clear your space, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, breathe, meditate, and focus on what you really, really, really want and why you want it. Make sure your intentions are pure. Do the work that I'm talking about on this channel, the switch work, the shadow work, and the inner child healing. It's really, really important. It's really, really important. And that is the key to getting everything that you want. And that is also the key to getting, especially, but not limited to, like your love situations under control. Which, let's be honest, it's kind of a focal point of ours as human beings because we're so caught up in this kind of the sexual being that we are, you know what I mean? So it's like very important for us, but it's also accumulation of every other relationship, especially your like parental relationships, because as within, so without. I always do it backwards. But hey, that's the dualistic nature of it. So one more to the end of the week. All of this up until now has been kind of like in the, from the recent past to just like what's going on right now, the next few days, the next maybe up to the week. And this is like then after the next few days into the next week or so, like however, whatever it speaks to you. Okay. A lot of energies are just floating around. Okay. A lot of energies are just what is going on. So you have your energy, but you also have to meet the outside as to where that energy is. Make sure you're not surrounding yourself with people that are bringing you down. Like the level, like the 5 closest people to you are going to be like where you're at. So make sure that you're leveling up. Make sure that everybody in your circle has the same intentions to keep rising and going up, because you guys will manifest. It's not just you manifesting, but you're influencing everybody else to manifest with their heart's desires. And when you guys are doing this manifesting of your own desires, well, you don't know that it's all rooted and it's all for the good of everything. So achieving your own desires is an honorable thing to do when it's coming from this pure situation. Okay, when you're naked and pure. It's pure. When it's pure, it's good, and you will be supported. That's what that card is about. Okay? When you have this energy and you're seeing, in any kind of lack mentality. This is the lack mentality. Any kind of the lack mentality is going to bring you more lack. It's going to bring the storms and the icy cold weather. You know what I mean? Like this is the crystal clear nights, the refreshing abundance and wonder, balance and everything. So decide that your life is going to be great and make it great. Okay? Make the choice and live it out. Thoughts come before actions. Positive, positive. Just upright, doing the right thing. Positive thinking. Knowing that what is good for you is good for the earth, good for the world, good for everyone. Any type of meditation, any type of prayer, any type of higher thinking that you do is helping you, is helping the earth. Don't succumb to any type of worry. Okay? So, again, take that time to meditate, breathe, clear space physically, outside and inside. The feng shui is on the inside and the outside again, as within, so without. only focus on the positive. What you focus on flourishes. Thank you so much. Have a great day, a great night, a great, wonderful, till I see you again. Thanks for having fun. I don't know if you've had fun, but thanks for stopping by, and I will hopefully see you real soon.